Welcome everybody. This is my first time in Mauritius. I feel myself honored in presence of you all exalted personalities established in your respective fields. So many doctors are here today. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. So I'm reading one verse from Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is the instruction of Krishna to Arjuna. Actually, through Arjuna to everybody. It is mentioned like to teach the daughter-in-law how one mother want to teach her daughter-in-law. What is the technique? One new daughter-in-law came in home, the mother-in-law want to teach her. How will teach? Directly she cannot. She will chastise her own daughter, through that she will teach. So through own man should teach little distant place. So Arjuna is a pure devotee of Krishna. So through Arjuna, Krishna is teaching Bhagavad Gita to us. And nicely mentioned here, like all the Vedas are like a cow. Krishna is the milkman. Arjuna is a calf. And product is coming is milk. So milk is not for the calf, not for the Arjuna. It's milk for family member. You have cow, you have calf. You are milking the cow, not for the calf, for family member. So if we want to become family member of Krishna, then we can drink this. So before drinking, we should think that we are family member of Krishna. So Krishna has given so nice instruction. We will read first instruction. Krishna and Arjuna was friend each other. Whole life, Krishna never instructed that way. In battlefield of Kurukshetra, when their old around 100, that time first giving Bhagavad Gita instruction. What was that? Why Bhagavad Gita is so famous? So please repeat after me one verse. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Asachan Anna Shashastam Pragabhadang Shabhashashe Gatashun Agatashungscha Nanu Shachanti Pandita. Translation is, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. Prabhupada has given so nice purport. The Lord at once took the position of a teacher and chastised the student, calling him indirectly a fool. How? Krishna is saying, Pandit never lament like this. That means you are not. When Arjuna is lamenting, Krishna is saying, Pandit is not lamenting like this. That means you are not Pandit. That means you are fool. So very sweet word. Krishna is telling you are fool. He is saying, like if I tell, oh, you look like a learned man. What does it mean? That means you are not learned man, looks like learned man. The sweet word. I am not telling you are not you are fool, but I am saying you look like learned man. That means you are not learned man, looks like. Here, give nice word. The Lord said, you are talking like a learned man, but you do not know that one who is learned, one who knows what is body and what is soul, does not lament for any stage of the body, neither in the living nor in the dead condition. As explained in later chapters, it will be clear that knowledge means to know matter and spirit and the controller of both. So nice instruction. So for what we should learn, we should know that. Like you are a doctor. If somebody, a patient come with accident, he has broken his leg and at the same time he broken his mobile also and he has broken his cloth also. Now, which will take care first? Cloth or body or mobile? All are important, but which one is more important? One should understand, like if a doctor, oh, this nowadays, if plastering fracture only 20,000 is enough, but mobile is 1 lakh. So better take care of the mobile first. One should understand what is more important. Some things are urgent or something is important. Something is not urgent, not important. So why we should focus more? We are seeing like a tailor and doctor. Whose position is higher in the society? Whose position is higher? A tailor and a doctor. Whose position is higher? Tailor is dealing with cloth and doctor is dealing with body. You have 2 sons, only 1 son, you have 2 options. You want to become tailor or want to become doctor? Which option you will take? Natural doctor. Why? Because body is more important than the cloth. That is, doctor of clothes position is not higher than the doctor of body. Because what is the importance of cloth? Due to the body, the importance of the cloth. In the same way, if there is no soul, what is the importance of the body? Which one is more important, body or soul? Soul. That means 3 things, cloth, body and soul. The doctor of cloth, doctor of body, doctor of soul. Which one is higher? So now you are a doctor of body, now you become more higher, then you should become doctor of soul. One should understand that thing. What is our goal of life? What do you want to become? Give me a quick answer. What is the goal of playing football? What is the goal of playing football? To make a goal. You whole day playing football, you don't know what is the goal of playing football. And you whole day play football, you have not seen the goal post. So before playing football, you know what is the goal? To make a goal. And for making goal, what you should do? You should play. For playing, what you should do? You should qualify as a player. So 3 things. Last thing is goal. Before that, there is a process, and before that, the relationship. Every sphere of life, 3 things. You are doing job. What is the goal of job? Binodini Mata is doing job. Why are you doing job? Money. Goal is money. How will you get money? At least 1 month you have to work. Process. And why will you work? You should appoint as a employee there. So first you get appointment, sambandha, relationship. Then you should work. Then you will get the result. In every sphere of life, there are 3 things. Our human form of life, the 3 steps. What is the goal of life? And how to achieve that? For achieving that, what is the process? Now, before explaining that, again football playing. What is the goal of playing football? To make a goal. To make a goal, you should play. For playing, what you should do? You should know who is team. Red jersey or yellow jersey. Are you player or referee? You should know that. If you are a player, you should know you are a striker, defense or goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can catch the ball with the hand, but other cannot. Without knowing that position, relationship, can you function? The first thing you should know your relationship. You are playing football, you are giving ball to the opposite party. You don't know who is your team or who is your party. So first thing, one should develop the relationship, know the relationship. And by knowing, you should work. And when you play football, what is your inner brain? What is the focus? Focus is on the ball and put the ball on goal post. You can play whole day, but you will never forget this thing. In the same way, in our whole life, what is our goal? We don't know the goal. How about thinking about goal? We don't know what is the goal. What is thinking about? First we should know the goal. Then whole life we should meditate on the goal. How to make that goal? And for making, how I have. So, like you are driving in a car, 200 km speed. And somebody, oh, stop. No, I don't have time. You are driving 200 kilometers, but you don't know where you want to go. Maybe you have already crossed that place where you want to go. So before driving, speed is not the important. Important where you are going. So in the same way, we should not forget what is the goal of our life. And when we are telling about our goal of life, then who are we? We should know that part also. Like if I say, this is my spectacle. If I say, I am a spectacle, how will you feel? My head is okay, or functioning normally? If you say, my spectacle means, spectacle is separate from me. If I say, it is my cloth, cloth is separate from me. I don't know eye cloth. My hand is separate from me. My head is separate from me. My mind is separate from me. And my body is separate from me. It's my body, not I body. Nowadays everything I body, iPhone, everything I bus. But actually not I body. Is my body. If it is my body, then who am I? It's common sense. If I say it is my body, then who am I? Now, where you give more focus? My was, my mobile and my body. Where you give more focus? In the accident, my mobile and my body. Where you give more focus? Body. In the same way, my body and I soul. Where you give more focus? I soul. But we don't have any information about that. So we are working for the body, we don't have any information about we are soul. Our condition is like that. One person, he has a bird in a cage. Every day polishing the cage, not feeding the bird. And what will happen one day? Bird will die and will go and will polish the cage. Even you will not go in front of the cage also. So now we should become intelligent. What is our goal of life? where we should put our energy. That is the subject matter of Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is nicely mentioned. This our body is compared like a chariot. Chariot means horse cart. So our body is like a chariot. Our two legs like wheel. And 5 horses are 5 senses: ear, nose, tongue, eye and skin. Through that 5 senses we acquire knowledge. Knowledge acquiring senses, jnana indriya. So that means we are going through this. Why I have come over here? I heard. So ear brought us. Why I am going to McDonald's? Tongue is taking there. So these senses are dragging us. The 5 senses are like horses. And lagam or rein is the mind. Through rein is controlling the horses. Mind is controlling the senses. Mind says, no, don't see this. Don't eat this, it is poison. Don't taste potassium cyanide, you will die. So, mind is controlling the senses. And above mind, there one intelligence will control. There one one medical student. There is semester exam is going on. That time World Cup final also going on. World Cup football. And his comment is that World Cup football comes every 4 years, but semester comes every 6 months. Which one is more important? So now this is, who is dictating? Mind. But intelligence can tell him, okay, it's nothing serious. Give the exam. After exam, you can watch again World Cup football. What is the problem? You can see the highlights and the whole day you have not to. Like that in the Western country, that football World Cup going on at midnight, 2 a.m. His whole night watching, not giving exam. He is dictated by mind. But above mind, who is controlling? Intelligence. And above intelligence is the soul. So now we are saying my mind, my intelligence. That means not I mind, I intelligence. I is something else. So that is the actual subject matter of Bhagavad Gita. That person is called, that is another name is Atma. Here Bhagavad Gita is not telling before Atma. He is telling Krishna is Dehi. Dehi means owner of the Deho, body. Shariri. Shariri means body. Shariri, owner of the Sharir. So when Krishna's next verse is saying, Dehinu ashmin jatha dehe komarang jovanang jara tatha dehan tara prapti dhiras tattva namujjati. Dehi. Dehi means owner of the Deho. Who is the owner of the Deho? Soul. So now, when I am saying my mind, my intelligence, that means I am the owner of the mind, owner of the intelligence also. I should not be dictated by mind, I should not be dictated by intelligence. I should control intelligence and I should control mind. Just imagine our condition. You get down in the airport, you coming from somewhere else, and you want to come your home. There is no, in previous days, no car, there was horse cart, Rath. And you get on the car and you will tell the driver, okay, wherever you want, take me. What will you do? You will guide the driver and driver will hold the rain, and the rain will catch the horse. Then you will go to the destination. If you have no control over the driver, you will not reach the destination. And driver has no control about the rain. And the rain is not tying the horses. So how will go? Where this? Who is the passenger? Soul is the passenger. Driver is intelligence. Rain is mind. And horses are senses. Now you want to go to the destination. Then we should control all this through soul. Now soul in the body, and body is like a arrow. Body is like a bow, and we don't use, why we use bow? To send the arrow in the destination. So arrow is soul. So we want to send the arrow in the destination by using this body. Now, before that we should know what is the destination. We should know that. Like, I will say, is there anyone you don't know from where you have come with the program? From where you have come with the program? You know or you don't know? You know. So we are here, from where you have come. If somebody, I don't know, is in normal condition? So our condition, we are soul, we have come from somewhere else. From where we come, we don't know. And after function we will go, and I don't know where I will go. Our condition is normal? No. Now, try to understand why I have forgotten that. From where we have come. Now, to understand from where we have come, just try to understand little deeper. If you are in a stadium, thousands of people are there. By seeing that, you can easily imagine it is not the residential place. Because for residence we need some facilities. They must come from somewhere else. In the same way, just consider in this material world, we can see only two things. One is matter, one is non-matter. Or matter or spirit. Animate, inanimate. So where there is presence of spirit or antimatter, only that is animate. What is the absence of this soul or spirit? That is inanimate. Now, if you take out the spirit, so what will happen? Everything matter. So now, apart from the soul, everything is matter. That is, this world is actual matter. That is the material world. If this world is matter, then must be this is not the residence of the soul. It must have come from some other places. From where it has come? The place from where it has come must be nature like that. Like if you brought some fire. Can you imagine you brought this fire from the water? You brought this fire from fiery place. So this soul has come from somewhere. That nature should be like fire. Now again we go back. What is the nature of the soul? What is the difference between soul and matter? Soul is called spirit. That is your knowledge about soul is called spiritual knowledge, and knowledge about matter is called material knowledge. And in Hindi and Sanskrit it is called Adhi Atmik, Atma Vishayak. Atma Vishayak Gyan, Adhyatmik Gyan. So, as the two type of thing, matter and spirit, that is the two type of knowledge. Material knowledge and spiritual knowledge. As spirit is higher than matter, so spiritual knowledge is higher than material knowledge. If I have material knowledge, if I want to go higher, I should acquire spiritual knowledge. Now, what is the difference between matter and spirit? We can see at least three differences. Matter is temporary, spirit is permanent. In Sanskrit, it's called Sat, Satya Vastu. Satya Vastu. From there come Sat. Sat means eternal, permanent. Second qualification, matter has no consciousness and spirit has consciousness. Consciousness is called Gyan, Chetna. From Chetna is comes Chit. Chit means knowledge. And third point, spirit always hankering for joy and happiness. Matter has no joy. So three things, Shat, Chit, Ananda. Spirit has three things, Shat, Chit, Ananda, Shat, Chit, Ananda. And matter is devoid of all these things. Now as we are spirit, Shat, Chit, Ananda, so if we remain in the material world, will we get that? No. That is why we should go somewhere from where we have come. As spirit with Shat, Chit, Anandamaya, that means that place also filled up with Shat, Chit, Anandamaya. And due to that, you see, is there anyone want to die? Who wants to die? Any living entity want to die? If you take out one from the stool, he will again go, no, I don't want to die. Why? Why? No living entity want to die. What is the reason? Because his soul never dies, that is nobody want to die. Second point, is anybody thinks I am less intelligent person? You are a doctor. If you go home, if you go, your friend or relative, I am suffering from, everybody prescribe medicine to you also. You may not have touched the cricket ball. If some cricketers, you will give some advice. So that is the nature of this world. Everybody is thinking I am the most intelligent person. Why is like that? Because the nature of soul is knowledge. That everybody thinks. And third point, everybody wants joy, happiness. Nobody wants, I want to suffer. Why? Because nature of soul is Anandamaya, Anandamaya Bhasha. So as we are saying, we don't want to die, we want to get acquired knowledge, we want always bliss. That means we are Satchidananda. That means we are not matter, we are soul. Now we should go back to that situation. How? How to go back there? Prabhupada has given a nice example. Because just imagine there is a big fire and some sparks are coming out. And one spark come out and fill in the water. What will happen? Immediately extinguish. We come from the Lord. Lord is like a big fire and we are like a spark come out from there and fall out in the water. And what happens? Like if you take one glass of water from the ocean and put in the earth, what will happen? No water. The same way, we are spark of the Lord and we came in contact with the matter. That is why we have lost our fire quality. Now, how to bring back fire quality? How to bring back? Put again the fire. That's all. Now, who is the fire? The Lord. Just come in contact with the Lord. And it is not difficult thing. Why? Just imagine. When there is a creation, there is a creator. When there is a painting, painter. If there is law, lawmaker. So, as you are seeing in this world, somebody has created this world. At least I have not, you not. Then who has created? Have you seen who has make your mobile? But somebody has made, or came through rain or in the seashore. You have not seen who has made, but you know somebody has made it. So in the same way, somebody made us also. He who has made us, he has affection for that. If you make something, even if you write on poetry, you love it so much. So he who has a cow loves a calf so much. You cannot separate. So the same way Lord has created us. So he has so much love for us. Naturally, he loves us. Now, problem is we have forgotten. He wants us to go back. So if he wants us to go back, it is difficult for us to go back. No. Now, the process, we should know how to go back, how to develop, how to go there. If you want to go there and want to stay with him, what is the procedure? Just love. If you want to stay with the Prime Minister, what you should do? Show something that you love him. Your life is meant for his service. In the same way, when Lord will keep us with him, when they say, yes, my life, this person is surrendered to me, his life is meant for me, for my service, then naturally he will keep us. We have forgotten that. Now, somehow or other we got to know that he is our father. So now, when you got to know he is my father, I have forgotten. Somebody told me, President, your father, you have forgotten, go and tell. Then what will you do? You say, yes, you are my father, I am son by forgetting. Okay. In the same way, if we go to Lord, you are father, I have forgotten us, please accept me. That's all. Simple thing. Is it difficult? How to tell that? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. By simply telling that, yes. If you say, oh mother, what does it mean? I am your son. It is your duty to take care of me. When a son or daughter says, oh mama, by accepting mama, by telling, that means you have accepted that she is your mother, you want her help. So in the same way, when you say Hare Krishna, that means, oh Krishna, you are my Lord, I am your servant. I was a rascal, I forgot you, but by somehow or other I got to know, please accept me. That's all. Is it difficult? No. That is why this is scripture. Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedic scripture has told us. Go back to God. Build that relationship with Lord. Just simply, just chant Hare Krishna Maha. Tell the Lord, oh Lord, I am your fallen son. Please forgive me and accept me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. That's all. And you can see, by telling that what you are getting. That is, Prabhupada has given this type of philosophy so nicely in his Bhagavad Gita. So read this Bhagavad Gita, everything is clear. Krishna has given actually Bhagavad Gita for that purpose. The son has forgotten him as father to remind them. Krishna Bhagavad Gita saying, "You rascal, you have forgotten me, I am your father. Come back to me." So that is by reading Bhagavad Gita, we will get to know Krishna is our father, I am his son, and my duty to serve him, develop loving relationship with him. Hare Krishna. Any question?
Please feel free to ask a question. Pawan has a question.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Very nice talk. We really enjoyed. I hope everyone here also share the same opinion. I'm Dr. Pawan Gopal, and it's really nice listening to you. Personally, I would like to ask you because Prabhu, we live in a materialistic world where everything goes very quickly, and we don't really have time to ponder on many things, and we drift from where we have to stand. So, from that perspective, what is your teaching for us, or what would you tell us?
Very good question. Yeah, we understand that it is possible, but we don't have time. Yes, very true, especially in this modern age. There is rat race. But we know that another English proverb, where there is will, there is way. See, another thing, to develop your relationship with your mother and father, do you need separate time? For calling your mother, do you need separate time? Call your mother? No. It is not that you have to take out your time from your job. Like Arjun was fighting. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, he has not stopped fighting and chanting Siddha and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, after hearing Bhagavad Gita, he fought vigorously by thinking, if Krishna wants, that I am doing. That is his service. It is not that as a doctor you have to give up his profession and only chant Hare Krishna. You do your profession and depend on Krishna. Oh Krishna, you have given me the knowledge, that is why I am serving yours. The patient, they are all your son. So you want your son should be cured. So I am your servant. Please help me so that I can serve your son. Just take that attitude. And when they cure, give thanks. Oh Lord, you have given me chance to serve your sons. That's all. And he'll be happy. What do you more you want? That's all. It's not a bit difficult.
I have another question, please. Very often. Yes, thank you. I think Chris also is going to share the same opinion with me. Difficult at times to approach them. So, is there anything like more diplomatic that we can approach
To the patient.
To the patients. Yes.
Yeah, good. I will say patient is the best client for accepting Krishna consciousness. Because you see, when you become more inclined, when you suffer. Just imagine, I am a healthy person. I elected to go to the temple, but doctor said you will survive 2 days only. How do you give up everything, at least go to the temple? So when we suffer, that time our devotion increases. So you can explain, see, I am helping you as a doctor, but I also want to die. I also become sick. And actually, there is a Lord, by His mercy, I am a doctor. Lord has given me intelligence, through that I have become doctor. I have so many friends, they tried to become doctor, they could not, because Lord has not given that intelligence. So I am a doctor by His mercy. And I am trying you to cure. If Lord does not want, I cannot. So if Krishna wants, only you will be cured. So I am helping you, but don't depend on me. Because when I am giving you medicine, I am always praying to Krishna, Krishna cure him. So with me, you also pray to Krishna that Krishna, I am taking medicine, but I know you should help me. Just change the mentality. It is not that you have to give up everything. For becoming spiritual, you have not to give away anything. Just our ISKCON, what is the name of ISKCON full form? International Society. For what purpose? Changing job. No. God consciousness, only changing consciousness. ISKCON devotee is not give up medical profession, give engineer, become Babaji. Our Indian society for God consciousness. Wherever you be, from there you become God consciousness. That's all. And when people like you will speak like that, they will believe more. Like you have seen, if you write some prescription to a patient, you have written this paracetamol 500 milligram 3 times daily, have written that. Then again explaining, see, 1, 2, 3, 3 times 5 days. Then again patient asks, how many times? 3 times. How many? 5 days. Even after going to the home, doctor, I have forgotten, it is after meal or before meal. If I don't know fever, should I continue or not? So they are so surrendered about the body. So they are so surrendered to you. If you give spiritual knowledge, then they will accept also. So why should not use this weak point? As they are surrendered to you, how many people accept and listen? Children does not listen to parents. Wife does not listen to husband. But the patient listen to doctor. So give them best advice. And you have seen, you have cured so many patients. They are grateful to you. But the devotee changed someone's life. Their gratefulness and patient gratefulness to the doctor is different. Am I right? A person has made someone devotee. His gratefulness to the superiors and patient's gratefulness to the doctor is not the same level. So who is the one who should give? Why not? With that, why we should not give spiritual knowledge? And another thing, see, you can cure patient. What is in Bhagavatam said, what is the best treatment? Best treatment actually knowledge. Just imagine, somebody is suffering with tuberculosis by smoking tobacco. You gave him medicine and at the same time told, don't smoke. But after curing anti-tubercular medicine, again smoking. So he is taking medicine, again smoking. So what is the best treatment? Best treatment stops. What is the stop? That is knowledge. Oh, why I am suffering? Due to smoking tobacco. I should not. Knowledge is the best treatment. So now you give medicine, at the same time you give knowledge also. But that is the best, your doctor, Barzaz disease, I have seen in hospital. Barzaz disease, due to smoking, the peripheral artery clot. There is a gangrene in the toe. Doctor will say to Hindus, for you tobacco is beef. If I am cutting your gangrenous toe, if you don't stop, I have to cut your leg. After a few months, he'll come with gangrene, he'll cut your leg. Then you say, okay, then if you don't stop now, I have to cut your thigh. Next time he will come with gangrene thigh also. He cannot stop. Smoking. So what is the main treatment? The knowledge. Stop smoking. And you see, what are the 4 factors of disease? Sinful activities. Meat eating. How many diseases for meat eating? Intoxication. How many diseases come from intoxication? Illicit sex. There is a different department. Skin and venereal disease department different. So if you stop illicit sex, if you stop intoxication, and if you stop meat eating, and if you, not you, if your patient stop gambling, you will not get any psychiatric patient.
She becomes jobless.
You will be jobless. There is another job, pitching Krishna consciousness. So if there is, these 4 things is not there, what is the problem in this world? Tell me. If no gambling, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and 4th one, no intoxication, how many diseases will free? So he is not the best doctor. Prevention is better than cure. It is not medical practice. Somebody may ask, oh, why have I stopped practicing? It is not practicing. I am telling you, stop 4 things. This is also practicing. Like the radiologist, he is not practicing. Community health service, those are community health service. They are not practicing. So we are doing community health service. Stop 4 regulatory 4 sinful activities. I am also still doctor. Okay?
Any more question? Okay. Sandeep.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, General Pranam. First of all, we are very grateful to you for traveling all the long way from India.
I'm enjoying it.
All the long way from India to this remote island in the Indian Ocean. So thank you very much, Maharaj. So my question is about faith, actually. Whenever we read the scriptures, when it talks about, like for example, like Krishna says that the world is dukhalayam, it's full of suffering, or that there is the existence of the soul, we are not this body. And these things are like very easy for us to accept and put our faith in. But then there are many issues which we face when we read further. For example, whenever I was a kid, I used to read Srila Prabhupada books. When Srila Prabhupada used to criticize Darwinism, he would say that like men never evolved from apes. We never evolved from that human has been existing for long. And then when we read the Srimad Bhagavatam, we see that the Vedic cosmology, that there are the 7 islands floating in this the 7 islands and the ocean of milk.
I got your point.
Yeah. So
how to digest all these things?
Yeah, how to digest, because we have been.
Your science background?
Yes, I'm also a medical doctor.
Okay.
Yes. So we have been.
Okay, I understand your question.
Thank you very much.
What edition of Grey's Anatomy is going on?
Maybe 5th.
No? Grey's Anatomy.
Grace, I don't remember because that's.
We read 36th, now 41st edition is going on.
Okay.
Anatomy is going on, Grey's Anatomy 41st edition. And first edition was 1854. So that means more than 150 years. Anatomy needs changing edition. How many times? 41 times. Why edition? Tell me. Something is needed to change. In 150 years, need changing anatomy 41 times, and Bhagavad Gita 5,000 years ago, first edition is going on. Which one I believe? Anatomy, Grey's Anatomy, or Bhagavad Gita? So, yes, when the American scientists landed, so-called landing in the moon, Prabhupada was watching at that time. Prabhupada said, no, it is not moon. And by hearing that, so many people leave ISKCON. Oh, what Swamiji is telling? He has no knowledge about science. But now it has proved that, yes, no. If they are 50 years ago they landed moon, why they are not going now? If they can go 50 years ago, technology how much developed? Why nobody is telling them to go there? And just imagine, only one thing, the language, Sanskrit language, how you know is cultured or uncultured people? Simply by language. Sanskrit is so cultured language. 5,000 years ago, written this book in Sanskrit language. Or the monkey? Darwin's father may be monkey, but our father is Krishna. Sanskrit, just I will give you an example. Just imagine what is Sanskrit language. Your mind will blow. A person can speak Sanskrit language not by a child, a medical man, non-medical man. How will you know? By talking with him. So by language you can know who is background. Just imagine Sanskrit language. English, there has no knowledge about what is vowel, what is consonant. A, E, I, O, U अंदर में घुस गया है, वो conception है नहीं. But in Sanskrit, vowel and consonant separate. And name is the Shar Varna, Sha Rajate. No need of anybody's help to pronounce. A, E, O, U. But Benjan, Bajate needs other help. Ka, A, Kha, A, Ga, A, Ma, A needs other helps. So this is divided. Now see, those who need help, there are 5 types, 5 Vargo. Some coming from lips, labile, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. Next, you go little tongue, ta, tha, da, da, na. Then next go, tongue touch the anterior fontanelle, like that. It's a murdham is the head. Ta, ta, da, da, na. Go more back in the hard palate. After hard palate, go ta, soft palate. Cha, cha, ja, ja, na. Go more back. Ka, kha, ga. Just imagine what is the one. Now that is this row. Now see the column. See the column. Ka. Maximum sound come from mouth and sound reduce. Ka, kha. Stop and give force. Give more force. Ga. Give more force. Ga. And stop. Flow the air through nose. Nasal. Just imagine this type of language. All the scripts are written with this type of letters. Are there monkey? And 5,000 years. Oh, how I believe 5,000 years ago? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came 500 years ago. Do you believe? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted that 100,000 years ago Shankaracharya came. And Shankaracharya accepted Bhagavad Gita 3,000 years ago. So that we can believe. Yes, Bhagavad Gita at least minimum 5,000 years ago. If 5,000 years ago this type of knowledge, can you imagine how much cultured people were there? Darwin's theory like that, they are thinking how the tail of the crocodile big. Do you know? And how the nose of the elephant become big. Their philosophy, elephant used to go to the river for drinking water and crocodile used to attack. So as did fear of that, they want to drink from a distant place. That is gradually nose become long. And as the tiger, elephant drink water from distant place, then alligator, crocodile want to catch through their tail. Gradually their tail also became increase. Oh, how scientific, huh? You are asking like this. This type of philosophy. Is okay? Again, we'll say, we may not get all the conclusion now, but we should keep faith. Like how coronavirus is working. But as everybody is saying, there is virus, that people are dying, death rate is increasing. Must be there. I have not seen what is coronavirus. But we have to believe. Those are in the subject, we should believe them. Like you are a doctor, you know the chemistry. There is a benzene ring, hexagonal ring. Can you say, now show me the hexagonal ring? But why you believe? Because you believe as benzene is C6H6 and we know hydrogen has 1 bond and carbon has 4 bonds. So if C6H6, hydrogen must bind with not other hydrogen, must bind with carbon. So must be 300 will be empty. So carbon should bind with other. Must be there is hexagonal or double bond 3 places. Everybody accepted. Though nobody has seen, everybody accepted through knowledge. Okay.
We'll take a last question for today, if you're okay with that. And then Maharaj will conclude with a kirtan. Sorry, we're a little late. And if you want to read Maharaj of the words, that will be okay. Just to give it time.
Thank you, Maharaj, for your amazing lecture. My question is about our 5 senses of the human body. So the question is maybe a theoretical one. It's about how perfect are the the human senses are detecting the real reality. And is it like...
Yeah, I understand your question.
Okay.
Very nice question. How the senses can get the real reality? Before that, to prove something, what are the methods of proving? Vedic scripture said, this is method, this proved. What is the real proof? 4 types of proof: direct, indirect, history, and sound. Proof. What is the proof? It is night, no sun. Proof. The day, sun is the day. Proof. Indirect. Indirect, as there is sunshine, must be sun is there. Indirect. History. We can quote 500 is history. And another is sound. So, direct, indirect, history are all fallacy. History may be wrong. Indirect or maximum be wrong. Direct also through 5 senses. That is also imperfect. How? Our senses are imperfect. We see through eye 2 line of rail track mixes in one place. Is it right? We see sun is a golden plate. Is it right? No. Whatever seen through one rod in the glass, half glass water, broken in the middle. Though we are seeing visual illusion. So eyes has imperfectness. In the same way, tongue cannot get our knowledge until it is contact with the tongue. Sound, ear cannot hear everything. Supersonic, ultrasonic, from 16 decibel to 60,000 decibel. Low and below they cannot hear. So senses has some limitations. So one sense among all senses, if we hear from higher authority, that is the perfect. Through sense you cannot, like you are a doctor, you cannot, no doctor cannot find out who is his father. The authority we should get from mother. No doctor till today is searching, oh father, you are a father or not, I want to test. Father, everybody accepts father by hearing from mother. Why? They believe mother will not cheat me. So in the same way, Veda is the mother. So Veda is telling who is father. So we should accept that. We cannot research sun rises in the east, man is mortal. Can you research man is mortal or not? For researching, you have to kill everybody in this world. And you have to die after that, you can see. Then nobody will see you also. So, we should hear from authentic source. So, through senses, we cannot perfect who is God. That is why God is called Adha Akshaja. Adha Akshaja. Aksha means senses. Beyond sense perception. That is called Adha Akshaja. What about God? Can you see air? Just imagine. You can see earth. We can see water. We can see fire. We cannot see air. We cannot see ether. We cannot see mind. We cannot see intelligence. And soul is more subtle. Super soul is more subtle. How can you see? How you believe? Through knowledge. So, sound. That sound should come from authentic source, the Vedas. That is why we should believe Veda. Is it okay?
Krishna, sorry, we're not taking more questions now. We are going to respect the time, a little beyond time. So we also ask for the 10 minutes time. And then after that, we're going to have dinner. Perhaps I announce now. It will be like a buffet style, right? You go that way, right? And there are some preps to take whatever you want. Only there's only one rule: we don't make any waste. You can go several times if you need, right? You have prasadam for more than enough, right? For the dinner. If you need a toilet, it is on that side, right? And you have facilities for washing hands and everything over there. Right? You can take the back door. Right, Maharaj, please, let me hear from and we
Yeah.
can do
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Krishna Lord Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Gol Premanande. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Ashtattara Shata Shishamat Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada.